ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We are gonna make wings because that's what dudes do when they're going back wild in their backyard. Tell me about these wings, Brad.
All right, these are fajita chicken wings, and it's a recipe I've made for a while. The marinade's in my cookbook, but I've also got it on my website, and it's really gonna have a lot of those earthy flavors that you would expect with like pollo asado and other fajita marinades for chicken. Fajita is kind of a general term, so you can make the flavors however you want to. These are just the combination of ones that I made that makes it taste earthy, spicy, zesty. It's really colorful too.
Now, you're from Arizona. We're in Arizona. By the way, we're in Scottsdale, Arizona. But fajita, like some people like who grew up in the Midwest, maybe in the 80s into the 90s, are like fajita's like, you know, a sizzling platter with peppers and onions. What does fajita mean in Arizona?
Strips of seared things. So that's really what it is. It's strips of chicken, vegetables, steak, and usually it's in a flour tortilla. Sour cream is really common, sometimes hot sauce or salsa. But it's got some pretty distinctive flavors. You gotta have some chili. It doesn't have to be really hot. You gotta have some earthy flavors, whether it's cumin. We're gonna use some turmeric today.
Interesting.
And then you also have to have the acid to round it out. So you've got the bitter, the heat, the salt, and then the acid. This is actually a really, really flavorful thing. And we're gonna top the wings with some more stuff to make it more exciting too. So it's not just the wings.
Yeah, okay. It's gonna get wangtastic. That's a new word for me. Wangtastic! Season these guys up, right?
Yeah, let's go one at a time.
A little salt?
Yep, you got it. Just throw it in the bag.
Oh, really?
Yep.
The bag does the work.
Yeah, we'll mix it up.
Cool.
This is a really easy way so you don't have to get your hands dirty. Yep. We'll throw that in there.
Okay. All right, pepper?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it.
I know.
Now it's starting to get in the mystery stuff, right?
Hold on. Ginger?
Yeah. So it's got that earthy flavor, little spicy, but it's also got some sweetness.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then that is chili powder. Now
I'm mix.
Yeah,
it's a mix right here.
So you can use any kind of chili powder you want. However, I'm using mine, which is the Sedona Sand all-purpose rub. It's got a lot of guajillo, chipotle. There's some Mexican oregano in there. And we use it all the time for anything with like fajitas and tacos and stuff.
Don't just reach for any sand. Reach for Sedona Sand. Not authorized for swimming. Martini shot, that's a wrap, everybody. All right, some Sedona Sand.
Throw that in.
All right, cool.
Last one's some paprika for color.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, well, okay, that makes sense.
You know, anything with Mexican chicken, it's always got that bright orange hue. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go ahead and slice these up. If you want to grab the squeezer and squeeze these in 2 limes.
There we go. I was gonna squeeze with my own hands.
I mean, you can if you're strong.
No. It's all right. Let me get in there.
Do you want?
Last one. Jesus. Did I tell you? I really did hurt my wrist. Ow, it hurts.
More limes.
I know. All right, I know. Jesus. Now we're going to open up a limeade stand.
I know, right? All right, I'm going to do about a tablespoon or so of some neutral oil here.
Okay.
Just kind of helps emulsify everything.
It literally is algae cooking oil. But it doesn't taste like algae.
No, it doesn't. It's derived from algae. There's no flavor.
It's a neutral oil.
I just wanted something that doesn't have a flavor. Yeah. You know, we can't use seed oils or otherwise we're banned from everything.
That's true.
And then I'm going to use about a half cup of some Mexican beer.
A little dose.
Yeah.
The double
I don't
X.
always use this in the fajita recipe, but sometimes it just adds that extra little kick. All right, I'll let you mix it up. Remember, it's open, so don't splash it all over your face.
I mean, I guess I'm not going to have any fun today. I have to say, though, as we all know, handling raw chicken is kind of a thing, right?
I know.
The thing that people don't want to do.
Also, if you're interested in washing your chicken before you eat it, this marinade is the best wash.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, chicken wash. I wash you of your sins, Brad. It is, you know, it's really nice. It's just, I just feel like I feel clean. I feel so clean. I'm still going to wash my hands after this. This feels good, right?
Yeah, we're good to go.
I mean, it doesn't feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, let's not make it weird.
It feels right. It's too late.
Wang-tastic, right?
I know.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So I'll try to get most of the air out of the bag, and then we'll zip it up. And then normally I would let these hang out for a couple hours. If you do this overnight, the acid in here starts to make the chicken funny texture. So I'd probably just do it for a couple hours.
Okay.
Maybe 2 to 4 at max.
2 to 4.
That's the kind of nice thing about fajitas. They don't really take long. So we'll go let this hang out, and then I'll go do some TV magic and get out some pre-marinated wings.
All right. And I might do some TV magic and drink the rest of that Dos Equis.
There you go, buddy.
It's too warm. I have my standards. And action!
All right, we got the Weber grill heated up. I'm gonna aim for about 350, 375. Got some wood chunks in here. I just put some oak, so it doesn't, overpower the wings.
Like mesquite or something.
Yeah, because that gets real intense real quick. So we've got the marinated wings. You see how orange they are from everything that we did in here. And then what we're gonna do is just throw them on the outside. I'm gonna do bone side facing in, except for the flats. Don't have a choice there, but we do have some flats. Well, this is a pretty popular method, especially for the kettle grills. We will probably adjust the wings maybe like 3/4 the way through, because there's no question that some of these are going to cook a little faster than others.
Right.
They're not as forgiving as ribs, but they'll come out really well. So probably what we'll do is let these roll for maybe 25-ish minutes.
Okay.
Take a peek, see which ones need to rotate, and go from there. But my goal is I'm going to try to cook them to like that 180, 185 mark, to where they're crispy.
Okay.
So you can really get into them, so they taste kind of like almost like they're fried. I'll let this roll, and we'll see you in 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah, and let's just keep it wangtastic, everybody. That was a good one. And we're back. Wangtastic part 7.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're sitting at 350 still.
Ooh,
it's
look
been
at
about
that.
25 minutes. Man, that
Okay.
color's nice.
Yeah.
All right, before I touch them, gotta obviously click.
The Earth is still on its axis.
Yeah, it's clean.
Ooh,
so
look at
that. They release really well from the grill, so they're not stuck. There's no sugar in here. So, and then we're just gonna cook them the rest of the way. And again, we'll try to get to that like 180, 185. We'll kind of just see how they look.
Yeah,
Let's let them go another 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
We should be done. We can make some sauce right at the end, and we'll be good.
And we're gonna have beer, because you can't have wings without beer unless you're under 21. But if you are over 21, we're gonna keep it wangtastic.
Oh my God.
I know. Now we're ready. Because we're eating wings.
Cheers, man.
Cheers to this. What a day.
I'm gonna make a quick dipping sauce, which you don't need, but it's fun. I'm just mixing a little bit of crema,
Okay.
Mexican crema, and then I'm pouring a little bit of pickled jalapeno brine in here.
And this is your pickled jalapeno.
Yeah.
Little batch.
A little batch.
Okay.
We'll just mix that up a little bit. I'm gonna dust a little bit with the Sedona sand, which is what we use in the chili powder and the wings too, so it kind of brings it together.
Not black sand. Not
Sedona.
just any sand. Sedona sand.
Then to top off the wings, gotta
Yes.
have some pickled jalapenos.
Yes.
These are great.
Oh, dude.
Make these all the time. They're always in the house. And I think that's honestly what really ties in the flavor of the fajitas too.
I just want to say this too. Some people say, oh, why is he having a beer right now? Like, you don't have to have beer to enjoy wings, but it only makes it better.
It does.
It literally only makes it better. As long as you're over 21, But you can enjoy Sedona sand at any age. I'm going to go for a flat.
Go for it.
If I had to be picky, I'm a flat guy. I feel I should try it straight up to appreciate the rub.
Dude, that's a nice
Yeah.
skin on that one.
Oh, yeah. Let's just say I've got skin in the game. Okay. The cook is freaking spot on.
Was that too hot?
That's a freaking spot on cook. You know what? You're right, chicken fajita.
Yeah.
This tastes like, that pollo asada. Backyard, grilled over hardwood charcoal chicken. It's juicy. It's juicy, and it's a funny thing with wings, because wings, you expect them to not be dry.
Yeah.
Oh man, you get a little bit of that red hue, little smoke in there too.
It literally like fell apart.
If you're trying to say the wang busted in my mouth, you're messed up. I don't know what's with this guy.
21 and over, please.
How much of that beer do you have? No, with a wing, you never are going, man, that was a juicy wing. Because, you know, are they ever really dry unless they're hopelessly overcooked?
Yeah.
But this has all the feels of just like good smoked chicken.
Yeah, this is one of the few times that I'll marinate wings rather than just adding rub and cooking them that way. But it does make a difference.
Man, it's just, there's a lot of flavor deep in the meat itself, you know? And it's funny because, like, you know, with wings, a lot of it is just like the entire flavor experience is built on the exterior.
Yeah.
That's fine. Because, by the way, it's great with beer. But this is actually like straight up good, juicy smoked chicken.
You got to try a bite with the jalapeno, though.
Dude,
I'm telling you.
The drummy, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go with one with the
My little
jalapeno.
palate cleanser.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a double down because I'm a professional. I'm gonna do the crema and the jalapeno. Oh, that slaps.
I know.
That's 100%.
I know.
Oh my God.
Well, and for me, I think fajitas, I think they always need some kind of cream. It's just because that's how I'm raised.
Yeah.
You know, with the tacos and stuff, they always have some sour cream.
Yeah. You know what's weird? I'm actually getting the vibe of like, this is gonna sound strange, but chicken tikka. You know what I mean? You know how good barbecue chicken is with that kind of like tangy, yogurty vibe? But you're actually getting that in this interesting kind of deconstructed, wing-focused way.
I know.
I want to do another version. Maybe we do a Indian barbecue rub.
Ooh,
And we do
that'd be
it with
good.
a little, we'll come up with the right to because like this was cool.
That'd be cool to do tandoori.
But this combination, it is. It's like deconstructed chicken tikka vibes here.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you gonna have a wangasm?
Oh my God. And we'll catch you on the next video. If you like more wang jokes, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Ali Kahn is wangtastic.